All right, happy Monday to you guys. It is hot. I am currently in Savannah, Georgia. I promised you guys some live streams from Savannah, Georgia. I'll call it kind of falling short the past couple of days on it, but we are here today in Savannah, Georgia, and we are visiting some American Revolutionary War sites in Savannah. Of course, Savannah is steeped in American Revolutionary War history, pre-American Revolutionary War history, Native American history, Civil War history, railroad history, you name it. If it's history, it's here in Savannah. And right now where we are, let's see if I can't turn you around, kind of show you my site. We're at the Spring Hill Redoubt. And yes, I am sitting in the car cooling off because it is 100 degrees and it's about lunchtime and I was hungry. So I'm taking a short break with a beautiful view of probably one of my new favorite places in Savannah. So this is the Spring Hill Redoubt. This is where on October of 1779, the American and French forces would come across this ground that I am sitting on right now. This was the approach, or somewhat the approach, to the Spring Hill Redoubt. That is a recreation. It's not the original. The original is long gone to history, but this is a very neat, small reproduction. Trust me, it was a lot bigger than this. But they've got some stones here that represent the columns and how the columns would have been set up of soldiers. And it's got names of some monumental people who took part in this whole thing. So pretty cool to kind of take a look at that. But yeah, this is the Spring Hill Redoubt, and it's absolutely a cool place to check out. So we're sitting here and checking out this awesome site. Not much is left of it anymore. So as I'm sitting here looking at it, I mean, it's just kind of hard to wrap your head around because behind me is the Georgia State Railroad Museum. You can just barely make it out back there. And then you've got the Savannah History Museum in front of us. The Children's Museum is also behind us and is connected with the Georgia State Railroad Museum. A lot of movies have been shot here. Last time I was in Savannah, they were actually filming a movie here, had the place closed down. Glory was filmed here. We just actually filmed something on that. The American Battlefield Trust, Gary Edelman, has a great episode concerning Glory on their YouTube channel. You can go check that out. Also, Gary Edelman's Facebook page, he's got some stuff on there. Where you come here was looking at the filming sites from the movie Glory at the Georgia State Railroad Museum. So some pretty cool stuff in there. Glory being one of my favorite movies, I had to go in and pull a Gary Edelman for myself, do my best Gary Edelman impersonation, which I don't know if it's good or not. Probably not. But we have some situations going on in Savannah, though. There is a tropical storm, hurricane, don't really know what it is going to be yet, barreling towards us. It's actually barreling towards Florida. By the time it gets here, it's not going to be anything but rain. Just some rain for Tuesday or tomorrow night and Wednesday, which is Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. And all day Wednesday is going to be rainy. We are supposed to head to Charleston on Thursday and film in Charleston for a couple of days, doing some American Revolutionary War stuff. And right now we're going to move on with it because it's just supposed to be some rain and nothing more. I think Florida is going to get the brunt of this thing, where we would just get rain. So not going to be too big of a situation, I don't think. So down to the torpedoes, full speed ahead on this thing. And we are having a good time. I mean, we are here in Georgia. It is actually only 85 degrees today. It's still hot, but it's not 120. So I am really thankful for that. I just sit in the car, cool off for a few minutes, and get back out and film because you do get very hot doing this. And it's clouding over now, so I mean it's great right now here in Savannah. And then after this thing moves through, then it's going to be good. So it's going to be fine. And the temperature is going to go down for a few days. So it's going to feel absolutely amazing. But I don't know how many of you guys are able to catch this live stream live. I'll leave it up so you can check it out later in your day, because it is Monday. And I am rambling. But we have some cool things to check out here. We're going to continue in Savannah. I would do more live streams as I can here from Savannah. There will be pop-up live streams, so I hope you could catch them. Just spur-of-the-moment things. Unfortunately, it's hard to schedule something and film content too. You just kind of have to pop in when you can and pop out when you can't. Yeah, it's pretty neat. But let's give you another look here. So in front of me here is the Savannah Historical Museum, and then this is the Spring Hill Redoubt, and then behind me, way back there somewhere, is the Georgia Railroad Museum and Children's Museum. But the Spring Hill Redoubt, what you're looking at right now, that is a reproduction. Like I said earlier, it's not an original. It is a reproduction, very well made reproduction, but a small reproduction of what was actually here. And then you have the stones you see in front of you are representing columns of soldiers, and it is set in the exact number that they would have been, and there's names on those commemorating a lot of the notable people who took part in this thing. But this is the actual battlefield and location of the Spring Hill Redoubt, and today there's not much left. This is all reproduction. As you can see behind it and around it is all industrialized. There is hardly anything left of this thing. And this is the story around Savannah. There's a lot of history in Savannah, but there's not a lot preserved outside of homes and cemeteries. You know, Savannah is known for a lot of the ghost stories and things like that, but people often overlook the actual history, in my opinion. I mean, you have a lot of Civil War history preserved here, but there's not a lot of American Revolutionary War history from one of the most pivotal actions of the entire American Revolutionary War preserved here, which is just kind of mind-boggling. But it is nice there is something here. I mean, at least there is something. So it really puts in perspective the importance of organizations like the American Battlefield Trust when you see things like this. So anyway, I can't wait for you guys to see the episode from here. It's going to be an absolute great episode. We got some great locations to explore, and I hope you guys can check it out. So with that being said, we're going to get off here. We're going to grab us a quick couple of crackers for lunch and a couple of swigs of ginger ale here and some coffee, and then we are going to continue filming some awesome content for you. So thank you guys so much for all the support. As always, please check out Project Past, Vlogging Through History, who I am, let's get you back around, who I'm, you know, kind of got a shirt on today. So you'll see me in some episodes with a Vlogging Through History shirt on. Also some with some Project Past shirts on. Make sure you go check those guys out, the History Underground. Check him out as well. It's going to be an awesome time here, and we've got some awesome content. So with that being said, we're going to sign off. We're going to eat some lunch. We're going to continue filming content for you guys and try to beat the rain here. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you soon, and thank you for your support and continued support for the channel. Everyone that's new here that just recently subscribed, thank you so much. It means the world. And I hope you enjoy the content, and I hope we can learn some history together. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.